What's going on, family? Once again, it's your guy, Cigar Mick, y'all. We out here in the studio right now, man, about to bring you another episode of Cigars and Conversations with a Puff a Minute. Today, I got my man in the building, man, Mr. Mark Aston, the big and tall man himself, y'all. Known all throughout Las Vegas, y'all, as the entertainer's entertainer. You know what I'm saying? This brother can do it all, man. But he's got a lot of things, a lot of stories we're going to get into a little bit. I want you guys to get to be more familiar with my man Mark right here. So, Mark, man, welcome to a Puff a Minute.
Mr. Mick, how are you, sir? How are you, sir?
Outstanding, brother. Outstanding, man. You know what I'm saying? So, before we get into it, what we normally do, man, is we talk about what we're smoking, right?
All right, on.
It's cigars first and conversation after.
Yeah, I had a nice afternoon. I just killed one of these bricks, man. Yeah. I just got introduced to a brick. I was like, well, yeah, I found my new one.
Yeah, it is. The Brick House, man. That's a classic from J.C. Newman Cigars, man, down there in Tampa, Florida.
Right, Tampa,
actually, yeah, actually down in Ybor City, man, is where the factory's at, man. But yeah, those are classics right there. Yeah. Today, man, I got something that's a little bit different. First time I ever smoked this on the podcast. So I went to TPE. Right a few months ago, and I ran into these cats, man, from a company called Palenco Cigars, right?
Palenco?
Now, I had never heard of Palenco.
What ethnicity is that?
Well, it's out of the Dominican Republic.
Oh, there it is.
Right? It's a family-owned cigar brand, from what I learned. But what was crazy to me, what really stood out to me was the entire team, right, from Palenco Cigars, the sales team, everybody that was there representing the brand. Yeah. We're from Patterson, New Jersey, bro. that cracked me up. It killed me. Because I'm like, I'm from Patterson. What are you talking about? You know?
And I'm from Philly and Cherry Hill and Edgewood and Berlin. I lived all up around in South Jersey. Yeah.
Look at that,
surprise.
Bro. Look at that. Okay, all right. So Jersey's in the building right now, bro. That's what's up, man. What brought you out to Vegas?
Oh, man, by way of. So I was born in Philly.
Okay.
And then my father he wasn't military, but man, we moved like we was in the military. Man. I'm talking about, I went to 5th grade in 3 different states.
Dang.
So let's say Philly till 4th grade, South Jersey, Cherry Hill till 7th grade, and then 5th grade we jumped around. So I moved like the military. I'm talking about walking down the street from school at a brand new school and going, oh, it's a moving truck in the street again. Boy, I made my friends. But you know what? Bye, y'all. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, was a witness protection or something?
It was crazy, man.
Talk about it.
He had some things in the closet. Skeletons, yes.
Yeah, okay. That's what's
No, he worked for McDonald's, believe it or not.
Is that right?
So any promotion he got, man, I'm a Mick family. So my whole family, my whole life, he started as an assistant manager. Okay. Then the manager, you go to the hood, we was down on Market Street. He was on Market Street running the McDonald's down there in Philly.
Right.
So you go down there and it's like, oh, now you're the manager. Oh, you're wearing a tie. Now you boom, boom, boom. But once you got to the corporate level, if a promotion came up, you better go. You know what I'm saying? You got to go. So we did the Jersey, Philly, Pittsburgh, Chicago. I went to Chicago. I went to high school in Chicago, but only just a year and a half. So just bounced around, moved around and stuff, Buster Brown. You know,
you're lucky he didn't name you Calvin.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
Well, you sound familiar?
You remember that old commercial?
Yeah,
Calvin got a job at McDonald's.
Calvin, what you doing? I'm going to work.
I'm going to work. Exactly. Nah, that's cool, bro, that you moved around like that. I don't know what it's about 5th grade, man, because, I mean, my story is kind of similar, right? In 5th grade, I went to 3 or 4 different schools.
Right.
In 5th grade, I kept moving. I think that's a very instrumental year in the development of a young man, right? So, my parents kept trying to find a better situation for me, man. I was in them public schools in Patterson, and that was like crazy, you know what I'm saying? That was like,
I know Patterson.
Wartime and stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
Then I ended up going to like a Christian school or something like that, man. But
you had uniforms?
Not there.
Okay.
Not at that one.
Because I was in Catholic school. I was uniformed all the way to 6th grade.
Yeah, I ended up going to a school that was uniform. Right. It was a Catholic school. This is still like every quarter I was changing schools, right?
Quarter?
Yeah, so I ended up in that one.
Win? You just won the move contest?
No, man, they just kept moving me around, bro. Like, it wasn't like I was a problem.
No, it wasn't because it was. I wasn't asked to leave.
But it was crazy, man. You know. But then, like I said, and up until like 6th grade, right, and then I went back and stuff. And then in 7th grade, I was going to school in another city.
Okay.
Where my mother taught at. So I went there. I was out of my city for 7th and 8th grade. Right. And then I went to a Catholic school for high school. Yeah. And only my freshman year did we have uniform. After that, they kind of did away with it. And it wasn't uniform. You just had to wear like a shirt and tie. So
you had to look presentable and all that.
That's
uniform meaning not an actual piece of clothing, but uniform so you look like the next cat. I got a question for you.
Run it.
So let's say you're in high school, you're in college, and people say like, oh, I'm going back home for the summer. I'm going back home for the what? And I'm going back home. So what I've noticed as an adult, because I moved around so much, I was able to adapt really easily to other places.
Sure.
I don't have like, let's say I was in college, I was like, oh, you going home for Thanksgiving? Well, my parents moved so much, it's not my home. You know what I'm saying? It's not like my friends go to that bar, or my friends go to that park.
Right.
So I moved so much, which I look as a positive. And like my pops would ask me sometimes, did you like your cousins and stuff lived on the same block to this day and for a long time? And then I said, well, no, I think it's a beautiful thing because I don't know anything different. Yeah. But I think it's a beautiful thing. I can adapt to anything.
Gotcha.
I get a little antsy sometimes when I'm in places. I was like 2-3 years. I'm trying to go now. Like Vegas, I've about 2 more years left of this heat.
Understood.
I mean, this place.
Yeah. I hear you, bro. I hear you.
So I know you can adapt to anything.
I can.
Is that a beautiful thing?
I think it is, man.
Yeah.
First of all, I mean, you know this as well as I do, bro. But growing up in Jersey is different, in my opinion, than anywhere else in the world, right? So you're pretty much prepared for everything. Yeah. You know, in North Jersey, that type of stuff, man. So you're in so many different situations. You're forced to grow up so quickly.
And you're exposed to every ethnicity.
Exactly.
Because don't nobody know what I am.
So yeah. I've lived all over the world, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah. And that actually comes out in your music, by the way, right? You're probably one of the most versatile artists, man.
Oh, thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Because again, I've seen you do everything from like, country western to show tunes to you know what I'm saying, straight R&B, bro. I mean, like your ability to genre hop, you know what I'm saying, and do it so effortlessly, bro. And that's why I think so many people love what you do, man. You have such a huge following out here.
Yeah, I work. It's funny, like growing up. Yeah. So as an adult, I listen to the radio. I'm like, we don't listen to radio no more, but you know what I'm saying. And like Steely Dan will come on there. Johnny Cash will come on. So it's a funny thing because I had a uncle who like played bass for like the Brothers Johnson and stuff. Okay. So when I go to his house, it was that. But my pops liked almost Doobie Brothers and the Eagles, and he liked that real music with the 3 or 4 pieces. You know what I'm saying? Pure music. Yeah. So growing up, I would ride in the car with him, and I would hear that music, and I didn't miss out nothing. So like Stevie Wonder songs of Key of Life, I have it tattooed on my hand right there. Come on. So that's Stevie Wonder songs in the Key of Life.
The greatest album ever made.
Oh, Deserted Island album right there, number 1.
Come on, man. That's the greatest album ever made, in my opinion, man. Like, I used to listen.
Song.
Yeah, every song, man.
Epic
was
story.
Like 2 album set, I think it was.
Yeah.
Or what have you, man. And it came in the album cover that had all the words on the envelope. You know what I mean? And
I got a whole story for that.
Come on, bro. I used to sit in my closet, bro.
Yep,
you know,
and read it.
And read it.
Because not only did he have who wrote it, and then he had why I wrote it and the lyrics. So I lived in South Philly on Warrington Avenue. And Southwest Philly and Warrington Avenue. So just in case somebody from there like, that ain't South Philly, that's Southwest Philly.
Gotcha.
So you come home from Catholic school in the 3rd, 5th, 4th grade, you gotta lock the doors. Mom and Dad's gone. They gone before I get up. You know what I'm saying? I scrambled eggs when I was 6, so I know how to make breakfast. So you gotta go home. Clack. What did you have? I had a big, it looked like a big hutch or something, like a big furniture, but it was a turntable. You know what I mean? It was a phonograph.
I remember those.
Yeah, so you lift the lid up, then boom.
Yeah.
And how did you learn how to sing? It's not the church. It's Catholic school. You ain't gonna learn how to sing.
Right.
So I learned how to sing from Songs of Key of Life. It had that book in there.
Yeah.
I learned how Stevie Wonder took a breath. When did he take what did he pronunciate? And I'm 5, 6, 5th or 6th grade. You know what I'm saying? For 3rd or 4th grade. And I'm going pronunciation, boom, boom, boom. The little high pitch. And then Michael Jackson, then the two of us, we look no more. And that was an 8-track. Okay. So we didn't have a record. We couldn't afford nothing. So we had the record. But that was like the biggest. So Richard Pryor's Wanted album. And Songs of Key of Life was right there on our mantle. Like if you come over here and touch this, your ass ain't only grounded. You get whooped down. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You're making light bulbs on you. Light bulbs. So that's how I learned how to sing with Stevie Wonder songs Kid Life. So isn't she lovely and Superstition and all that. Oh, but that's just that was just that was Alec Haley when they was dancing to that. They would kill that boy. You gotta watch it, look that up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So yeah,
that's awesome.
Like I said, man, I cut my brick house off, man. We might have to check on this brick house.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. So I'm saying the brick house, man. Like I said, that's a great story. That's the Maduro stick right there. That might be my new thing.
I used to do Java Mints and all that stuff because I'm new to the game.
Okay, yeah.
Of cigar smoking, you know what I mean? I'm a cigar lounge singer and the lounge lizard of the year and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the cigar game, I'm trying my best to get into it with the combination with the liquor and the whiskey. Yeah. Because every now and then I'll have a beverage.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Huh? I've smelled that.
I've heard that once in a while, man. But I mean, listen, like, how difficult is it to sing in a smoky environment, though? You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, you're in different cigar lounges. Yeah. Obviously, we're at Tap and Ash right now.
Oh man,
you know what I'm saying? You over here every Thursday night or what have you. But I've seen you in other lounges around the city as well. Yeah. So how difficult? Because I know there's a lot of performers, man, who refrain from performing in these types of environments, man, because it's hard on the voice, I guess, or something.
Yeah, I equate it to like a muscle. Okay. So let's say, how hard is it to run a 40-yard dash? But you didn't practice running that 40-yard dash. So I sing every day. Okay. If I don't have a show, I power sing for like 2 hours.
Is that right?
I'll put on a track like it's actually a show. So, for example, if you look at my websites and my social media, Mark Aston Sings. So it's at Mark Aston Sings, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook and all that. So what I used to do, like for COVID, for example, I put an exercise bike in my garage on purpose and a treadmill on my bike, and I will sing actual songs while I'm in the midst of working out.
Really,
my heart rate is at whatever 100, and boom, 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 and I'm singing just for that practice and that practice. Now, as far as the smoke goes, think of I used to be the headliner at the Fiesta and the Sunset, and those are cigarette smells, which is. You know, the old school station casinos is just cigarette, just saturated, just thick. Yeah. So once I mastered that, meaning there's no magic lemon tea and there's no magic nothing. It's just consistency, repetition. People ask me how you sing so many different songs, how you sing so many high notes, how do you sing, how do you have a drink and have a cigar and still be able to maintain? It's just consistency like anything else, like lifting weights or like running a marathon. So over and over and over again. Now the cigar thing, it's a hit or miss. It'll wear somebody out.
Really?
I hire people that like to cover. Yeah, yeah. And boy, I'm talking a half hour in, that lady can't do that. That guy, he said, man, he can't, like, not only the smell, but he can't breathe and his eyes are bleeding and whatever. So as far as I'm concerned, it's just repetition. It's also, it's like, how do you warm up? Yeah. You just kind of have it or you don't. Of course it takes me a half hour to warm up. Okay. Of course it does. But if you go to you can go to like the Guitar Center. Yeah. And right when you're checking out, it says magic throat spray. What the hell? No, you either got it or you don't. You know what I'm saying? Okay. When you go to the basketball court, it ain't the Jordans.
There you go.
Exactly. I got Bobos. They make your feet feel fine. Bobos. It goes $1.99. Bobos. Bobos. So it ain't the sneakers. It ain't the spray. It ain't that. It's just consistency and over again. So I actually mentored a lot of up and coming people that want to say, how do you work so much? First of all, I'm not genre struck. Okay. Genre stuck. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm not classic rock, country, R&B, new school, old school. I'm every school. And I want to open up the thing where I'm trying to break down these barriers and stuff. Now we're changing all gears now, man. Like you said, thank you for the introduction about the variety show. I pride myself on saying I can sing 1,000 different songs.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And if you want to test me, I got the list. Right now it's like 750, but let's say it's like the Beatles. Yeah. And I put the 13 songs I can do. There's probably 7 more I can do. So that's why I say 1,000.
Got you.
So I got a list of 700, and I'll put it on my website tomorrow, by the way.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
And it's just, there are other paths for people. You don't have to be a hip-hop artist. You don't have to be a country artist. You don't have to be a classic rock. You don't have to be a heavy metal artist. You got to be an artist.
Just an artist.
And when somebody walk up to you, so I learned that the best lesson I ever got was I was doing my one-man show. Mm-hmm. I was singing over karaoke tracks, and I'm sitting at a casino, and a rich dude walked up and said, "Hey, can you do so and so?" It was like Reminisce by the Little River Band.
Wow.
And I was like, at the time, I was like, Oh no, I never did that. I mean, he gave me $500. He goes, he said, figure it out.
Is that right?
And I went. I was playing my thing with the computer and the keys and stuff, and I put my phone in. Doom, 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 doom. You better learn it. You better know it. If I hear a song 3 times and I got the words in front of me, I'm gonna do it.
Gotcha.
So I learned at that point, never be closed-minded. Never go to a show and say, I'm an R&B artist.
Right.
I'm a country artist. They got their own thing. Rock got their own thing. And, show tunes got their own thing, like you said.
Yeah.
But the reason I work so much, and I'm breaking down these barriers for people, man, I'm in places where there is nobody looks like me. Not that I'm every race. So, but it's not a racial thing. It's just learn more songs. How do you work so much? Learn more songs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And you got a strong work ethic, obviously, right? Some of that go back to your, your sports background and, and all that type of stuff. Talk to the people. Tell them about, how you came up in, in the sports game. And stuff.
So my life, I was always like the big kid.
Yeah.
Tall. I'm only 6'2", but at the same time.
But he was 6'2" at 2. Now
I'm trying to tell you both ways. I fall down. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. Hey, man, how you get picked on like that? So, also moving a lot. I had to be so you go to a new school a lot. You're the new kid on the block a lot. You got to be funny.
Yep.
You got to be personable. You got to be the best athlete. You got to be the best singer. You got to be, you got to be all encompassing and accepting of them as well, so they accept you.
Yeah.
I'm light skinned, at the time, and like I said, I was 264 as a freshman wrestling.
Really?
Play football, basketball, wrestled, and whatever. So I was always the big kid. So I was always like, let them judge me on my character. Let them judge me on my humor. Let them judge me on that. So I could, I would keep up with everybody. I could play basketball. I was 260. Yeah. Play basketball just as good as everybody. High school, I'm 300. I can play basketball just as good as everybody else. Yeah. I go to college. I'm 300 and I lost 100 pounds in this one summer. That's a whole nother story. Back when you didn't know what to do, just don't eat and work out every day and play basketball and lift weights and run around the lake every day to 100-degree temperature and everything. So anyway, I equate that, or what I use that for is with the sports background, you get ahead by always being ready, always being prepared, outwork the next cat. And I did it without knowing that it was like outwork the next cat. Yeah. I just did it because it was like, I want to be better and better and better and the best. I'm always getting judged. So it's like, let me be the funniest. Let me be the basketball player that's 300 pounds, but I can still dunk.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? In high school. So
right.
And then going to college, I played football, and then I want to play college basketball. I lost 100 pounds over a summer. And at the same time, I'm singing the national anthem at the football game.
Is that right?
Or, in high school and then in college going, oh, say, and then I'm going back over there. All right, we're going to kill everybody. So it's just, like you said, it's not work. And it's not hard. It's not, but like I said, just something as simple as, if you're a singer, sing. I post every day. My new series is called A Thought and a Song. Okay. So I'll go like, if the people don't call you back, of course they saw their phone. Of course they said, I've been really trying, baby. Yeah. So he's like, just something just quick, because, attention span.
Right.
It's a terrible thing.
Absolutely. Especially nowadays.
So, and then the sports thing was funny because I was a bigger dude and I played college basketball at San Francisco State. Okay. And then I got invited to the Niners. Like, really? Try, because it's just, you can run I could run a 4.9. Okay. I was about 280. So I got invited to that, and we and it worked out, and I was on the practice squad for a little while and stuff. Okay. So and you didn't make a dime. You make money. You made more than working at the McDonald's. Sure. You know what I mean? But so that was just a great experience. It was like 2 summers, two seasons. So that was quick and simple and straight to the point. I was real good at the javelin. I was All-American in the javelin and the discus and all that. Really? Okay. It was Division II. Yeah. So, still America, All-America. So, I was good at that kind of stuff. But then, like I said, just to equate that work ethic of effortless work ethic. If you love it, you're not working hard. Got you. You ain't doing, but you are working the next cat. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you equate the singing to it, and now people just ask me for advice. How you work at an Italian restaurant? Yeah. How you work at French restaurant. I did a brunch today.
Did you really?
A French restaurant.
Okay.
How'd you get that job? I don't market. I don't know nothing about social media. I don't do a great job every single time somebody put a mic in your face.
They come find you.
Exactly. Then it's gonna work out, man.
They're gonna find you.
And no more material too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So let's bring it back, right? So obviously, you know what I'm saying, like you said, you still enjoy a good cigar from time to time.
Oh yeah.
You know, a good vodka, bourbon, whatever your adult beverage of choice is.
I wonder what the day it is,
or what day it is, or what the hour, or whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, how does that implement into your craft, right? You know, like if there's another artist that's out there that's up and coming, and they because I've heard other people say, well, I can't smoke because I'm a singer, or I can't do this because it's so on and so forth. You're obviously, while I'm coughing, you're obviously you know, doing it successfully, right, and continuing to build your following and grow your career and all of these types of things.
Right.
So I mean, how would you you know, classify, right, or how characterize?
I got you.
You know these things of ours, these vices of ours.
I got you.
To call it that.
The one thing about the cigar culture and community, I had to learn it. You know what I mean? Like 10 years ago, 12 years ago, when I moved to Vegas. It's a welcoming community. It's a welcoming culture.
Absolutely.
You're not caught up in, oh, you're sitting here and not smoking. It ain't none of that. Yeah. And it's so ethnically diverse, and I'm very keen and sensitive to that.
Okay.
Some places may look intimidating. It might be like like you go to some other cigar lounges in Miami, and it might be all brown people.
Yeah.
You go to here, it might be all something. You might have something.
Yeah.
And I want to encourage an artist to tap into and think outside the box.
Okay.
It's a community and a culture where they enjoy having a beverage, having a stick, and listening to music, where a lot of different cultures, a lot of different clubs, a lot of different folks, they don't have that aspect of the music or that little component of music.
Yes.
But the cigar community wants to chill, and something as simple as make sure the overhead music is banging, because it adds to the experience. If you're eating Italian food and then when the moon hits your eye like a big, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it is something that's interactive and all immersive. So as that's important. That's important. That's the most important. But then the next, music is actually as important. Okay. For the vibe and the feel. Yeah. And the brother and the kinship and the just getting along, and like, so it's almost like going to a sushi bar by yourself. It almost makes sense. Okay. Going to a bar by yourself. You don't need 3 people with you to have I'd like a table for 3. So a sushi bar, you go up there and you get some sushi. Hey chef, how are you? Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. And you can go to any state, any country, any city, and get off the airplane and go, well, I know I'll feel welcome. Yes. I know I'll feel love. I know I'm going to hear what I want to hear, and I want to act like I want to act, and smell like I want to smell, and taste like I want to taste. Yeah. Where's the nicest cigar bar? Boom. You feel great going there as an individual. You feel like going there with a group of people. Yeah. And you're always going to be welcome. Like I said, I had to learn that. Okay. I didn't know. I lived in San Diego for 15 years. Yeah. You know, we go, come on, dude, let's roll out, man. So we did that kind of thing. You have to plan like, where's the craft beers, bro, and all. You know what I'm saying? So I'm crazy a little bit. Yeah, I understand. But what I've learned is it's very welcoming. Like I went to Hollywood Beach. Okay. In Miami or in Florida. So waiting on my cousin to come, but he's like, I'll be there in like 4 hours. You know what I mean? So, and I'm not a cigar smoker heavy. I'm not a smoker, and it wasn't I never understood that that's just a go-to place. Gotcha. And I walked in, I was like, Music Soul Child and Anthony Hamilton, and I was like, oh, that's my soul, that's my neo soul at the time. And that was my thing. And I was like, I just felt so welcome, and I felt so whatever. And I started singing in the corner, and people, oh, are you singing a little bit? Oh, girl. So so that's what I've learned, and I really love. It took me a minute to adjust the tap.
Did it? Okay. Yeah.
And you know, and I met you a long time ago in the alley.
Let's talk about that, right? So we go back before Tap was Tap, right? We used to do events in the alley over here.
In the alley, man.
You know, and we had the mobile lounge out there.
Correct.
Melvin Michelle had the mobile lounge out there. You know, and I used to host for them there as well, man. And I remember that's where, you know, me and you connected at, out there, man, because you came out there and just set the whole alley on fire.
Man,
bro.
I got so many videos, man. I was like, oh, I forgot about that. Woo!
Yeah, exactly. You know? So again, over the course of time, obviously, right, Badass Mobile Cigar Lounge became Tapping Ass,
correct.
And it's cool to see that some of the people who were there at the beginning, you know what I'm saying, are still riding today as this,
pushing, baby.
Yeah, as this thing continues to grow and expand, man. Like I said, you still, you know, entertaining the crowds and stuff like that. I'm still keeping the people, you know, engaged, you know, as a host up in here on Saturday nights and what have you, man. But just to see where all of this has come from, like how it started, man. That little spark, you know what I'm saying?
And that's the beautiful thing about social media. I don't love social media. But yeah, just to look at the past and the memories. Remember the memories? Like, well, we had I remember it was a Chicago Bears football game, and 157 Chicago Bears fans came into our alley event. We already had 100.
That's right.
And they came in, and I was in there going, oh, and I had the greatest saxophone player in the world, and I went, oh, what we gonna do? It's getting dark. Well, guess what? Turn on the lights. Boy, we stayed there when we had 300 people line dancing.
Exactly.
It's like candy.
Exactly.
It just came up the other day, boy.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the great memories, man, back in the day, Mark. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
And how we evolved, man.
Yeah, and that's something, though, you know? And again, it's going to keep evolving. You know, they got this beautiful new members lounge on this side now. You know what I'm saying, that they just opened up, you know, earlier this year.
I tell everybody in America about this, man. When you come to town, don't mess around.
Yeah, that's
Come on down.
Come on down. straight from the airport, bro. Just jump in the Uber and come to Tapping Ass.
That's right. That's right.
Preferably on the Saturday night. Well, Thursday night, I should say.
Thursday
night to catch my man. Saturday night to catch
that's
me.
the variety night because, you know, it's jazz on
everything.
On Friday. Saturday is their own genre. You know, it's 3-4 piece. I do the one-man show where that 1,000-song list shines. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Do some Doobie Brothers. Do some Hall & Oates. You already know it. You know, light skin. That's Blue Eyed Soul. Light skin.
It is.
But no, of course, we get funky stanky too. So
exactly.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I've been blessed. Like I said, I'm new to town. Let's say, you know, 10 years, 12 years. That's still new. You know what I mean? So for the evolution to the Melvin and Michelle, to the Slick Mick, my man, 50 grand, 20 times 50 grand.
My brother, absolutely.
So for that evolution, for you to just be so welcoming and inviting, because my show is different. Yeah, my show is, you know, it displays and it emphasizes variety. Yeah, and man, it's just the perfect spot.
I know, right?
Man. But you see every shape, size, ethnicity. I always get back to that because guess what I am. You will never guess.
You'll never guess. Keep guessing.
So man, I just feel so at home, man. That's what I like. And like I said, and me puffing that, like I said, I'm trying to get you got a lighter?
We'll get you a fresh one, man.
Perfect. Thank you.
When we get up out of here, bro.
Brick house, baby.
Yeah. Do you remember?
Tell me.
I'm gonna say about maybe a couple years ago. I want to say at this point, man, we were at a different venue, and I came over there with some people, bro. And you was, you know, doing your thing, bro. And we ended up, man, just out of like unplanned, extemporaneous or whatever, bro. You know, so just like Mick, get on the mic. Mick, get on the mic. You know.
Oh yeah.
That's a big word there.
Yeah. It was extraneous.
But anyway, you was like, Mick, get on the mic, bro. And the two of us together, man, we turned that place upside down.
But what I know is that's what you do, and that's why you and me is the same kind of cat daddy.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
We just found out today we just found out we from Jersey, Philly.
Yeah, how about that?
We got South Philly.
We had parallel paths, man.
And we didn't even know, but we knew. We knew something was right.
Exactly. Yeah, that was a great time, bro.
Yeah, man.
Well, yo, man. So
I think it happened multiple times. So. Don't be.
No, but I'm just saying that one really stick. I mean, people still
come
to me.
I think it was like an Italian restaurant on a patio. So the whole parking lot could hear it.
It was crazy.
He was like, well,
people still talk to me about that, bro. Yeah. They say, oh, that time when you were Mark, man, so on and so forth. It was hilarious, bro. So yo, that was a great time, family. Yeah. You know. Well, bro, listen, man. I just wanted to take a few minutes, brother, to chop it up with you out here.
Oh, thank you.
You know what I mean, man? Like I said, bro, you got a whole lot of stories. You know, you got so much, man. But
I hope to be invited back.
Oh, absolutely, man. We'll get you back. We'll get you back for sure, man. Because again, you're, like I said, one to watch.
Thank you.
You know, here in Las Vegas and beyond, man. Because I know you travel and you're doing a lot of different things. I mean, what's upcoming, man? What's upcoming in the next?
I'm getting on the road tomorrow morning. I have a Wednesday night fundraiser at Humphreys by the Bay in San Diego.
Humphreys, okay.
So just came from, I did February. I was in Alaska doing like a USO thing.
Nice.
And it's a beautiful thing because, you know, you want to do it for the charity and the event and the cause and stuff. You know, you still charge them, but at the same time, for them to ask me is the most beautiful thing in the world. You know what I mean? So I did Alaska for the VFWs. They fly me to Petersburg, and then I did a thing in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Another fundraiser, private, like a private event, but for the community and, you know, to raise money. So,
yeah,
you know, Mark, the better you are, the more money we raise, and you know, they're very happy to bring back every year. I sing with a band in a 10-piece horn band. They're like Chicago, Earth, Wind and Fire, Tower Power kind of a band.
Yeah.
The Detroit Underground. So I go to San Diego and play with them a lot.
Okay. Okay.
My original band is called The. You say, Alexa, play The Money Band.
Is that right?
You'll hear my first funk soul reggae album.
Is that right?
It's just 6 songs, but it's funk soul reggae. We went like to number 7 in 808, so in Hawaii.
Right.
And then we went to in England. This TV station called me one day. Hey, Mike, you know, we're gonna want to interview you on the phone. You know what I mean? But I think it was even it wasn't before Zoom. I was like, on the phone, sure. And I thought it was, you know, not a joke. But like, sure, you got to like a podcast. You got to not a podcast. I think it was before podcast. And they did that, so it was like 2017.
Okay.
So anyway, we got on the charts, and you know, we didn't make no money. The people that, you know, had the rights to the rights got some money, and we made a little money. But so if you say, Alexa, play The Money Band, don't say Money Band, don't say, so make sure you say The
Money.
It's Mark Aston, and so the name of the album was me, and then there was an Indian guy was our music director, and he played the keys. Okay. And he did all the chord progression and stuff, and he played the trumpet while he was playing the keys.
Really?
And then I had a ska, which is a reggae ska up-tempo drummer. Okay. And then I had a bass player from a jazz band.
Really? Okay.
And then I had a guitar player from a reggae band. And there were 3 white dudes. Can I say that?
That's a fusion.
And the Indian guy and me, so the first album was called Black, Brown, and the Whites.
Is that right? Okay.
And man, that went to number 7. Man, come on, boy.
Is that right?
Tell me, is it finally time to stop fooling around? So I would play that. So, and then I've had people always say, like, why don't you play your original music and stuff? And I promise everybody I'm going to start putting my original music on. Okay. I've done a project for Warner Brothers, most recently about 3 years ago. Okay. For, what's his name? Judge Mathis. Yeah. For his reality show when he was in LA with his family and stuff. Yeah. So I did a bunch of songs for that, and they were on the show and everything. So for Warner Brothers, I have like 2 more. It's like a year and a half left before I can release them as mine, because they don't own them for the show. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, keep an eye out for me. My name is Mark Aston, Aston, like Aston Martin cars. All my social media always boils down to @MarkAstonSings.com or whatever, .org. Mark Aston Sings, Mark Aston Sings, Mark Aston Sings. So you'll see a bunch of stuff. So I've mentored kids for the Mickey Mouse show. Okay, good. So like I said, invite me back. We'll talk about some.
We'll talk about a lot more, man. You got all that
work security at some.
Right now on the bottom of the screen, y'all see it scrolling right now. Mark Aston Sings. Make sure you follow this brother, man. You know what I'm saying? He's got a whole lot going on. Like I said, he's one of the immense talents that we're privileged to have here at Tapping Ash, you know, week to week. Now we're privileged to have him on a Puff a Minute, Cigars and Conversation.
Thank you, brother. Thank you very much.
What I'm saying? We definitely gonna get you back, family.
All right. Thank you, sir. My man. Thank you.
All right, family. There you have it. Another episode of Cigars and Conversation. I'm your man, Cigar Mick, family.
A Puff a Minute.
Next time, keep doing what you do. Keep following us as well, all right? On all your social media, a Puff a Minute, y'all. I don't care if it's YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Instagram, Facebook. Just follow a Puff a Minute on all your social media and stay up with us, y'all. We need you to like. We need you to comment. We need you to share, right? But most of all, follow. All right, family? And we're going to see you on the next one. Until then, peace. We out of here, family. Much love.
Cigar Mick!
We out.
Keep building. Stay centered. Salute. Cigars and conversation. Cigars and conversation. Cigars and conversation.